Okay, hi everyone. So today I'm just making this video mostly because I don't have anything to put out this week. I try to post weekly at the very least, and I just don't have anything to put out this week, and I don't want to go more than a week without posting. So if I like how this video turns out, this is what you'll be getting. But I just plan to kind of go through all my binders and like set up for new things, reorganize new things, and kind of mark out some things, mostly because I haven't gone through my binders in a while, and I just kind of want to go through and, I don't know, see if everything's how it should be, or I don't know. I just want to do some like reconstruction, reconfiguring to my binders, because like I said, I just haven't taken the time to like look through my binders lately. Yeah, so I'm gonna get started and go through my NCT binder because I feel like I have the most to do here. So actually I do need to set up for collecting Johnny because I decided that I want to go back and collect everything for him. It'll be more of a slow process, but I do plan to do that, so I'm just gonna go through and kind of set up for that. So we can just start here. Take out this filler. What is this? Oh, this is a cherry bomb sticker. Don't know what I'm gonna do with that. But we can just put this filler here. I'm not gonna write out fillers because I know what goes where. So yeah. Okay, yeah. We'll just rearrange this here. Also, you'll notice I have like fake nails on, which are press-ons, by the way, and they don't look great. So if that bothers you, just ignore it, I guess. They definitely look better if you don't look at them too closely. So maybe just keep that in mind. But yeah, since deciding to collect Johnny, I've only gotten like a few of his things. Oh, I guess, because Johnny's older than Taeyong, obviously. I don't know why. Okay. We can move all this down a little bit. And then that'll kind of put Taeyong in the middle as well. So that's kind of how the setup will look. So we can move all this down one. Alright, and I think collecting 3 members like consistently for 127 will kind of help out my binders a little bit. So let's see. My issue with this is mostly like how I went about collecting these eras here. So I think for now I'm going to stop with my idea to collect OT9 for Superhuman. Mostly because even though like the album is readily available again, it's still kind of too expensive for me to warrant buying all the cards I need. So we can just try this, and if I don't like it, I'm always like welcome to go back and collect OT9 again if I want. But since I have my top 3, I can kind of try to fix the organization, because I basically just wanted to collect Superhuman fully because of like organization's sake. So I don't know. I guess we can move this. These are the end versions, I think. So put Taeyong. And then the C versions. I think for the cards I do have on the way for Johnny, I have some Neozone cards. Actually, I'll go check, because that is part of this video. I want to like mark down things I have on the way. So yeah, I only really have a few things on the way, but I for sure have his C version. So I'm actually going to use these here to kind of mark that I have it on the way. So just like this here. I feel like that'll make it easier to get things in and out of the pockets. I don't know, that kind of looks bad, but actually I think that's more than one tab. That's why it looks bad. But then the T version can go here. And then I'll just have to move I'll have to move Taeyong's Keynote card. But I do have his T version on the way as well. And then I think this will end up working out pretty well because I mostly like really hated this page for the final round. So that'll kind of fix it up a bit. And I guess I forgot that I already have his end card. I totally forgot. Like, I don't know. I guess I haven't looked at my NCT collection for that long. It's really been that long. So then his end can go here. And then for the final round, we can put in these here. I believe this is the first player version, I think. Then I'm just missing this Johnny here. So yeah, so that's what that'll look like. And then if we rearrange this, I actually think, let's see, what should I do? I'm gonna remove this page. I think I'll do this. So that's what my extra Neozone page will look like, and then I think I'll just do the same thing with the final round here. I don't know, I might rearrange this at some point. I'm unsure at the moment, so that's just what I'll do for now. Then we move on to WayV. So I don't think there's anything I need to rearrange here except for the fact that I haven't set up for their newest album yet, so I think I'll just put this page in here. So this is just how that page will end up looking. I do plan to collect 4 members. I'm adding Yang Yang in this time, and there's potential for me to go back and collect Yang Yang for Awaken the World, mostly because I really like these cards, but I'm just going to keep this page as it is. But also moving forward past Kickback, I think I'm going to cut down on my WayV collecting a little bit, and I think I'm going to cut down to collecting 2 members rather than 4. It's just a little bit stressful considering how expensive NCT prices in general have gotten lately, so I think I want to cut down on my WayV collecting a little bit, and I think I'm just going to collect 10 in Yang Yang after Kickback, although that is totally like not set in stone, just because I do collect basically however I feel like it by era mostly, and I mostly want to collect all 4 members because I really like the cards for this album, and if I could I would collect OT7, but I mean it's pretty expensive to do that, so I think my plan is to only collect 2 members after Kickback, but that's totally subject to change, so yeah. And I'm not going to actually rearrange my empathy section for Johnny until I get his cards, just because I don't really want to, they're not like a need. I obviously want to collect Johnny fully, but even though the album came back in print, the cards are still a little bit more expensive, and I'm not really wanting to pay that much for the cards, so we'll see how that goes. And also for Resonance, I am almost finished with this collection, but I do have the plan to get 1 more card to put in the center here, so I have a full 9-pocket page filled. Same for this page as well. I plan to get Renjun's card for this version, but I don't know who I want to get for this. I might get Kun, but I'm unsure. But I just want to have like these pages full, and I really like Renjun's card from this version, so I kind of want to have that. But this page is also almost finished. I'm still looking for Geno's card, so if you have that, I'll say this in every video, if you have that and are willing to sell it to me for a decent price, please let me know, because I want to finish this, but I don't want to spend like $30-40 on a card. So I do have Sungchan on the way though. So now I just need to put Taehyung's Kino card for Neozone somewhere. And I think for now I'm just going to stick it down here because I don't know how else I would want to reorganize this. So for now, this is how this will look, I guess. And I actually do have Johnny's Limitless postcard on the way, so I'll just stick his postcard up at the top there. And for now, this is not going to stay here, but I'll put the Superhuman postcard on the back of Yuta and fix that later. But that was everything I needed to do for this collection here. So then next we have, this is like my boy groups binder. I did actually add all of the 101 solos I had to this binder as well, mostly because I just had a lot of room, so I figured I'd add them. The first thing I actually need to do is some work in this section here, because I ended up buying more things for A New Hope than I originally had planned, but I do actually have these cards on the way, so this collection is finished. Very happy with that as well. I had a lot of trouble finding this version card. There was nobody on Mercari Japan selling it by itself, which is mostly what I was looking for because that's how I got this card. And I didn't want to buy a whole nother set because the sets have kind of gone up in price for Salute at least. So I just bought this card off of eBay. But I mostly need to kind of redo my section for A New Hope, like I had said, because along with collecting Donghyun, I did buy Daehui's cards as well, just because they were super cheap on Mercari Japan, like his whole set. So I didn't really mind. Like, I do collect a different member for AB6 per era, but like I kind of decided that if I want to collect another member, it will most likely be Daehui. So I don't know. I really do like how my AB6 collection in general is going at the moment. I am definitely not mad about it, so yeah. And these cards are just for Daehui. Like, I do have these all in the way, but I'm not going to put tabs just because. And I'm just going to add another page here because I have some units and other like my pulls that I plan to keep. I don't know exactly how I had planned to set it up though, but I think if I'm correct, this whole page will be full. Maybe. If I'm right, I have 2 extra cards for WayV. I have 5 unit cards and then 2 like normal kind of member cards because of my pulls. So I'm just gonna keep that blank. And then if we move on to my CIX section, I actually do have some of these cards on the way, but I'm actually, like, I really want to work on this collection, but I don't know exactly how this collection will go. Mostly because Pink Jin Young is proving very hard to get for a good price. The cards are definitely there. They're not hard to find, but they are expensive. And I do actually have 2 on the way, but, like, obviously you can tell since I'm putting the tabs in, but it's just kind of a matter of whether or not I can find the other 2 cards for a good price, because I think I want to buy the album so I can have the pulls to possibly trade for the 2 I'm missing, but I also don't want to miss out on getting, I don't know, just being able to get the other 2 cards before I get the album. And I don't know, I have not been able to find any of his chapter 3 cards for really at all actually, but if I do kind of run across them, they're not a good price, like in the slightest. So if you have any of the chapter 3 cards, I would be willing to buy them, so you can just contact me on Instagram or anything. But yeah, I'm wanting to work on this collection, but I just kind of am at a standstill at the moment with it. Like, I don't want to give it up, but it's like proving to be really hard to collect Jin Young. So, and actually I don't have anything to do here for my JBJ 95 collection, but this collection is complete. I have everything that I need almost at the Nyokyo warehouse, so I just have to wait for all that stuff to come in before it's technically complete. But I do have all of this stuff, and I have a lot of stuff I need to add to it eventually. Like, we'll get there. Okay, and I think, honestly, that's all I really need to do. I do actually have these last 2 Donghwan cards for WayV's debut album on the way. So this will eventually be complete, and then this is my setup for their most recent comeback. And I've only just recently got a start on this album. Like, I just bought my first set of cards on Mercari like yesterday, and I don't really know how this collection is going to go, mostly because there's 18 cards that I'm trying to collect, and I don't know, it's just a lot. So we'll see how it goes. I am committed. I've just kind of been waiting to see if the prices on Mercari Japan go down a little bit, because I don't want to end up overpaying for stuff, you know. But that's that. And the rest of this stuff is just my 101 solos. I don't think I have any plans to do anything to this, although Daniel is having a comeback and I plan to buy that eventually. Jaehwan is having a comeback. I don't plan to buy that one right away. I might buy it, but it just doesn't feel right to buy it right now, so I'm just gonna wait that one out a bit. And then, yeah, it just looks like I don't have anything else really to add here. I hope Jisung gets a comeback soon. I think he is actually working on a comeback, maybe. I don't know. But that's really it for this binder. I love how this binder is like, how many like Produce 101 related things can I collect? That's basically what this binder is. So I believe this is my girl groups binder. Okay, yeah, that's that. And I don't have anything to add for Brave Girls, obviously, or CLC, or Daya. So actually I do have something to add for ITZY. I decided that, well, I guess their comeback is around the corner. So I'm gonna put a 9 pocket in here for their comeback, which I'm really excited for, by the way. I just pre-ordered it yesterday from K-Town For You, so. But if I'm correct, there should be 5 cards per member, and I have to check and see if this is the color I used for her. So I'm just gonna set up for if there is 5 cards. There might be some like pre-order benefits. Like, I don't know if they're gonna do like My Music Taste or Sub K like they did with Not Shy, but we'll see. And I'll probably try to get them if that's the case. Like, if they do MMT, I'll probably try to get Chaeyoung's cards off of Mercari Japan. If they do like Sub K, I'll probably buy an album. I don't know. I kind of do anticipate having more than 5 cards on this page, at least by the end of things. I don't know exactly how that'll look, but I also do want to add this in here. So I'll add it before like her postcards and stuff. But I plan to actually collect her selfie cards from like all the No Bad Days things that they're doing. So right now, obviously, only January through March are out. April is coming soon. So this is just something I obviously am working on over time as they come out. But I don't plan to collect the Polaroids, and I just want to collect her selfie cards. Those will just go on this page. And I'm just going to put actually white fillers in for the spaces that like the months aren't around yet. So I have secured February and March, and I'm still working on getting January's, but obviously I will make a point to get April's when it comes out. So I just felt like it'd be a cute idea because while I don't collect non-album for Chaeyoung, I just think these cards are cute. It won't be the hardest thing to get my hands on them, so I just figured I could go ahead and do that. So yeah, and then for IZ*ONE, so this collection I basically completed. I rearranged this a little bit recently, but I am trying to collect Sakura from one reeler. It's not going the best at the moment, besides what I pulled, but I don't think I want to set up for it. I might just add her cards that I have from one reeler back here until I get more of them. I don't know, but I guess I'll have to figure that out at a later date. But I think that was really all I had to do for this binder. The last binder I think I want to go through is this one here. I don't plan to go through my attention binder because there's nothing really going on in there, but this is my Twice binder. So I think the thing I mostly want to do here is, I don't know. So I will kind of update here. I should at least have this set complete, my What Is Love Jihyo set. And I think I have Jungyeon's card for this set on the way. And I've done very minimal work on this set. I did change the OT9s that I wanted to collect, just because it seemed like a lot of people were collecting the pajama / signature set. So I figured I'd just change it up because it'd probably be a little bit easier. And also I should have finished my Summer Nights Jihyo set. And I've done some work lately on this collection here. It's close to being finished, but not like super close. I'm hoping that I did buy some like sets from Mercari Japan, so I'm hoping that I can kind of trade my extras away to help my collection here. So I guess I do kind of want to set up for this because I decided that I want to collect more things for Jihyo. I'm not like entirely setting up for this like thoroughly, but I do want to collect her Japanese cards as much as I can because they're really cute. So I'm just going to add a 9 pocket here. I'm not going to put in any fillers or anything because I haven't really started on that yet. So it's just something I want to do. And then I also want to start collecting her Japanese stickers, you know, like the longer kind of stickers. I don't know, if you collect Twice thoroughly, you probably know what I'm talking about. But I don't have any 6 pockets for those, so I'm gonna worry about that later. And I also want to collect some of the trading card sets that Twice have done, so like the Twice one, the Once Halloween, and then also the Twice University. I think there's another one that I'm missing. But I do want to start collecting those, and I'm not going to set up for those either because I'll probably deal with that as I get them. But I guess that's just kind of like an update on my Twice collection, mostly because I decided to do this mostly because I am like practically complete with my Jihyo collection. There's just a few like album cards that I'm missing, and I told myself that I could work on Jihyo non-album as long as I finish my Twice collection like as a whole. And I feel like that's kind of like a far-fetched idea because I don't do a whole bunch of work on my Twice collection all at once. I just kind of work on it occasionally, and I'd like to kind of be able to collect more Jihyo things. So I mean, I am really close to finishing my Jihyo collection, as you saw, so I figured I could do it. And I don't know, I want to buy Jihyo things, but I don't let myself because I'm missing all these other things. But also like I feel like it's okay to have like a collection always be a work in progress. I just don't feel the need to have my Twice collection absolutely finished because, especially with the amount of cards I have left and need, I feel like it's definitely possible to finish my Twice collection before I move on to doing something else, but also, especially with, I can only assume they'll have a comeback at some point. Obviously, I don't know when, but it could be whenever, so it's like kind of thinking about it in that way, where it's like never actually gonna be complete. Like it definitely will get to a point where it's complete, but just as of right now, that's not the case. So yeah, and in general, I am really happy with where my Twice collection is at the moment, and a lot of the things that I'm missing are just like random cards and stuff like that. So yeah, but I believe that was everything that I wanted to do for this video. I'm sorry if this was kind of like boring, but I already explained why I wanted to do this at the beginning of this video. I'll probably go through more and do some more different rearranging and stuff like that, but for now, I think this is fine. But I don't know, I think every once in a while it's good for me to go through my binders and kind of rearrange and do stuff like that because, I don't know, I feel like I used to take a lot more time to look through my binders and stuff like that, but lately I just haven't, and I don't know why. Just because I used to really look through them all the time, like at least once a day. Now, I feel like the last time I looked at my binders was probably the last time I put stuff away, which was a couple weeks ago. So with that said, I think that was everything. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you on my next one.